Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, we are. I have to be really on my best behaviours today. I have to be. That's why I'm being a little bit, you know, quiet, shall we say, at the beginning. But obviously, the game has just kicked off. Yeah, down in Sutton, a lovely part of the world. Palace are going to have a shot, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Get your questions coming in. Hello, Laura. Hope you're doing all right. Kenja, Joe. Hope you're doing all right. Looks quite ramped up there. Yeah, I've got to my left of me, just literally, I do have Crystal Palace, and then to my right of me, I can see him in the live chat in the background. I've got the DJ, so I'm in put it this way, I'm in an interesting place, shall we say? Yeah, I am nervous in case we score. Put it that way. But we are also connected on 5G as well, so yeah, the Wi-Fi is not great. So I am tethering, so bear with me if the stream does occasionally drop in and out. As Newcastle on the attack with Cataldo on the right-hand side, she's played Amy Andrews, who's cut inside. She's beat a player, and she's going down the byline, and Palace have cleared. We will go through the team news with you very, very shortly. A rose between thorns. Stay calm, Joe. I'm trying. I've got Cragsy and Aaron just further along with us. They're next to the Crystal Palace lot as well. But yeah. Hello, Reese. Hope you're doing all right. Hello, Blenchley. Hope you're doing all right. Afternoon, Chip. Where's Harry Kevin? I don't know what that is. When is Emma Kelly coming back? I'll try and ask that question if I can get a hold of Becky this time. You can see some of the Newcastle fans are over to my right. We'll talk about that in a second, but Newcastle do have a corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Demi Stokes goes short to Beth Lumsden. It's good to see her back in the start 11. She crosses on the right-hand side. It's gone deep, and that should be another corner at Newcastle on the other side of the corner, which it is. Looks like Lewis Joel's going to go over and take that. Laugh out loud, Laura. Pray. You've got this late. Is that Bernie's drum working here? I haven't seen Bernie. I don't think she's doing it. There's a couple of regulars. I've seen Emma. I've seen Jamie. Newcastle do have this corner on the left-hand side. We're only literally just 3 minutes in. I do have Amber Keegan-Stobb-Star just literally in front of us as well. Obviously, she's captain today. Lewis Joel on this left side whips the ball in. It comes to the edge of the box. Diana Cooper's got a head of it, and the goalkeeper. Now, I'll try and pronounce this. Majaseri, I think she's pronounced as. She's played it out to Millie Gahill to 23 on this left side, which is Lily Woodham. You know when it's cold, when Becky's got the gloves on. She's got the hat on, the woolly hat on. It is a bit nippy doing here. She's literally just in front of us, as well as Palace have a throw in as well. Does this go extra time with penalties? I believe so. Indeed. I'm hoping Dave got to get the airport on the right day today. No Bernino. We've got the match on the TV as well, so I'm going to mute this as you are ahead. Just pause it a little bit. Just pause until it catches up. Palace have got the ball on the right-hand side. Palace do have a drum in the home end, which is right next to the away end. Obviously, everyone knows that the women's community is very different to the men's. You can sit amongst other supporters, which is totally fine, whereas you really can't do that in men's games. As Palace have sprayed a lovely ball out here to 23, which is Lily Woodham on the left-hand side. She's gone past Cataldo, and actually the ball's gone out of play, to be fair. So let's go for the team then. Newcastle are a little bit restricted with the team today because we've got a couple of cup-tie players, and Freya Gregory, she can't play. Charlotte Wardlow can't play either. And Izzy Sibley is also here. She's saying hello, because obviously this is our parent club. She's been saying hello to a lot of people just around us and that. So those three are unavailable. And obviously we've got a few injuries in the squad as well. And the substitute bench, we've got two goalkeepers and Grace Donnelly, Hannah Hawkins. As Palace play on this left-hand side, the cross is going to... She's kept the ball in. Diana Cooper's claiming that's gone out, and it is a goal kick. So as I say, Newcastle do have two goalkeepers on the bench. Katie Bark, I expect to see her come on a little bit later. Rachel Furness has been doing a lot of talking. She's doing a lot of coaching at the minute. So she's been talking to helping the squad, in particular Ava Chapman, who's also on the bench, and Jazz McQuaid. Only 5 substitutes, 2 of them keepers. That goes to show you how stretched Newcastle are today. Newcastle line up with Claudia Moan in goal. It's going to be a back 4 of Leah Cataldo, Deanna Cooper, Hannah Greenwood, and then over on the left-hand side is Demi Stokes. Amber Keegan-Stubbs will be just in front of the defence. And then you've got Emily Murphy, who was brilliant last week. She starts her first game for Newcastle alongside Lewis Joel. Over on the left-hand side, you've got Beth Lumsden, and then on the right, you've got Amy Andrews, and up top, Shania Hales. So that's your Newcastle starting 11. I do have a team sheet in front of us. I'll just show this to you as well. This is what we've been given in the press. So there you go. Say the Palace team news, team sheet. So we're being given that. There is a vlog, of course, as per usual, coming out on the channel. I do have a long drive back between the Neath. I'm not staying an hour. But it's in a really, really nice area. It's in a lovely area of Sutton. Much more better than where the men's play. I'm being polite there because I have to be, if you know what I mean. So it's a really nice area, quite posh, just outside of London. It's literally just on the border, but Willis charges as well. Palace have got a free kick on this right hand side. The cross comes in, and it's been covered at this left hand side. It's going to come back in on the left. Got a big massive pole in the area in the way. Murphy half clears. Beth Lums has picked the ball up. Newcastle can counter here. Beth gets her head up. She's played it to Shania Hales on the halfway line. She's got 3 players around her, and she's lost possession. She's given the ball away. Betty's obviously frustrated there. She's gone back to coach and staff. Claire Ditchburn is also looking out as well. 2 of them are out. Claire Ditchburn's a little bit further back than Becky. But Becky is, of course, barking instructions as per usual. You might hear a voice. Becky's sister is also here as well. She's just in front of her as well. And as Palace have the ball crossed in and great chest down. I think Claudia Munns. No, she hasn't. I thought Claudia Munn had to make a save there. It wasn't. Good play by Palace. Just interestingly, on the other side, opposite the pitch over there, you've got the gantry where yous will be able to use, if you're watching the stream. If you look at the stream, I'm across the opposite end. If that makes sense. You've got 3 of the Newcastle coaches are in the gantry because they're wearing this colour the day. This kit coat, you know what I mean. So 3 of them are just having a different bird's eye view, I guess you call it, and different. They've got the laptops open as well. Leah Cataldo's picked the ball up and she's played it back to Deanna Cooper as well. Let's have a look at what he's saying. Just as got extra time. Yep, no celebrations from you today. Well, I can't promise you that, Phil. There might be muted ones, but you never know. You never know. Laura, I'm having the same problems too, Joe, but haven't watched the watch along the past couple of days. Daisy insists as we watch later. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. You've got me on the audio at least. Because I find, well, I'll first pronounce Newcastle players correctly. And secondly, you'll get a very biased Newcastle opinion, not a neutral. Emma Keegan-Stubbs trying to play the ball up, and it's blocked by Alison Swaby. I think might be I'm wrong, correct? That might be a new signing for Palace. Bethelham's has backheeled it. It's trying to find Shania Hales over on the left-hand side. Shania Hales is getting 2 players on her as well. So a lot of, in this early stages, Shania Hales has been surrounded by a couple of players, and Demi Stokes has the throw-in at the home of Sutton United. Becky's decided to take the hat off. Must be a bit warmer now as we hit the early afternoon. Palace has started bringing forward through Katrine Vergier. Out this left-hand side to Lily Woodham. Back to Vergier. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these names here. She's got a bandage, Vergier, and she's played on the left-hand side to Annabelle Blanchard. Lewis Joel goes in hard, and the referee is going to give a free kick on a foul on Lily Woodham. But good to see Lewis Joel getting her foot in. Newcastle fans, how many are there then? Right. So, Newcastle fans over on my right-hand side, I would say there is... We are singing the Blade and Racer song at the minute. I would say maybe 100. Maybe 100, I would say. Which, as Blanchard has a shot on the edge of the box, and that will just go wide. Easily dealt with Newcastle. But yeah, 10 minutes in against the WSL side. This is good stuff. Yeah, I see about 100 Newcastle fans over at my right, making lots of noise there, which is good to see. And considering it's a long way, a long way, it's awkward to get to as well. So fair play to everybody that's actually done the last two away days for the women's. Fair play to yous. Absolute fair play to yous. Newcastle battling that centre. If you're Lewis Joel, she's wanting a free kick, but the referee's not giving it. As Palace started bringing forward, she's got played it in, and Blanchard is through on goal, and that should be Claudia Mons. It is. We are all up for biased commentary, says Laura. I love that. I love that. Credit where credit is due, mind. If they score or they play well, I'll credit the opposition. I did that with the Birmingham game with the men's last night. So get your questions, get your comments, keep them coming in. All the fans, by the way, are on this side of the stadium and the side of behind the goal. There's none over that side, opposite. There's none over there, and there's none to the left of the goal. Goalkeeper for Palace has played it long. Emily Murphy, Lewis Joel, back to Murphy. Stobbs plays it back to Demi Stokes. Now Demi Stokes will be key with her experience. Oh, Emily Murphy, great turn! What a turn that is, by the way. As she looks to play in Shania Hales on the edge of the box, Shania Hale has a very heavy touch. You can just tell that Murphy's got a bit of class about her. She was brilliant last week. Stobbs is trying to have a pop from 30 yards, which is blocked by Crystal Palace. Palace go long. Mashasari, the goalkeeper. Lewis Joel gets ahead of it. It'll come back to Hannah Greenwood, who will go back to Claudia Mon, who's got all the time in the world just to pick her options. She goes long, and she's trying to find Beth Lumsden on this left-hand side, chest it down. And she should. Has she won a throw-in? Beth Lumsden with a chat. She's given it the other way. That's not the other way. Give her that. A couple of Palace fans singing "We Love You Palace." We do. Chip has gone out to say had Southampton and Palace away back to back. Yeah, that's what I mean. Fair play to everybody who's done both of them because they're mammoth trips. Elia Cataldo is going to go back to Claudia Mon, who lifts the ball high. Amber Stobbs has missed the header there, but Emily Murphy's picked the ball up to Lewis Joel. Lewis Joel's a very strong ball to Murphy, who can't get to that. Lily Woodham on this left-hand side up against Nia Cataldo, just towards the byline. Cataldo shoves her off the ball, and that should be a goal kick to Newcastle. She's done well there, Cataldo, who was January's Player of the Month. Becky Langley just giving instructions to Amy Andrews on this touchline just in front of us. And last week, by the way, it was a nightmare to get pitch-eyed the way Southampton have the media set up. Because instead of getting Becky on interview, we got Dave, which I don't think Dave's here. I haven't heard from Dave actually today. Dave and Lorraine, the usual two, I don't think they're here at all. Which is unlike them, because they're normally at every game. Part-timers. Happy birthday, Dave. Love you. Let me know also if you can comment if the audio's fine, if the picture's fine, because I am using 5G rather than the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is not that strong here. Especially with a few journals and that using the Wi-Fi. I thought the 5G option might be better. Even Cragsy from the club's media is using his own 5G hotspot. Cataldo's played the ball up on the right-hand side. She's lost the ball. But Lewis Joel's done brilliantly to win this ball back on this right-hand side. She's going to play Amy Andrews now, who whips it in first time. Beth Lumsden's got ahead to it. Maybe if she was a little bit braver, she could have got a better direction on it as the Palace drum starts to go out. I don't know if that mic's picking it up, but hopefully it is. Palace will give the ball away to Lewis Joel here halfway through the second half. Chipper says all the audio picture quality is great. Thank you. Palace are on this left-hand side with pace. On this left-hand side, it's going to be Weirden up against Cataldo. She's going down that byline. Cataldo's competing. She's pulled it back, Palace, and it's been blocked by Hannah Greenwood. Stobbs will go on this left-hand side, the right-back position, to compete. And Newcastle pick the ball up, and Emily Murphy just on the edge of the D. She's playing with Shania Hales, who's being shoulder barged, and the referee has given Newcastle a free kick. Audio and picture quality is fine though. No buffering or lagging all good. That's what I like. Yeah, you're all great for the feedback. Thank you. I was a tad worried when I done the uploads because I always look for the upload speed. The upload speed on the Wi-Fi was 7 meg. So I thought, no, I can't do that. Whereas the 5G was about 16, 17 for the upload. So, yes, you're all right, Philip. Palace men do have a job. We need that to get an atmosphere going. That tells you. Crystal Palace away for the men is not one of my favourite away grounds. It's one of me right up there. The ones I really don't like up there with Goodison. Please don't have to go to Goodison again. Palace will get a throw in just inside their own half, just in front of me on their left flank as well. You can smash the like button wherever you're watching. We are live on 4 different platforms. We are live on Twitch. We are live on NFTV Extra. We are live on Newcastle Fans TV. And we are live on The Football is Live. So you can drop us a like wherever you're watching. That would be massively appreciated. We are going to try and bring you away streams to every away match. And we are going to try Kingston Park again. Palace, I'll come back. Palace are giving the ball away at Lewis Joel. Amy Andrews on the right hand side. She's trying to get pace, but it's good recovery by Alison Swarby there, the Palace defender. We are going to try and look at trying to do a live stream at Kingston Park. The Wi-Fi at Kingston Park is not great, but I believe, touch wood, literally there is wood here, is that 5G is around Kingston Park now, so we might look at that. That'll be better for bringing the game to people who sometimes it's not always live streamed at Kingston Park. Great job, says Mike. Thank you very much. Safe journey home, mate. Yeah, I'll be heading probably when this game finishes at 3, probably about 4. I'll be heading home. So yeah, Bethlehem's on this left hand side. She's cutting in. She needs some options. She's pulled the ball back. She's done well there, mate. Playing it back to Demi Stokes. She gives Lumsden the ball back up against the defender on the right side, and that'll be a free kick to Newcastle. Bethlehem's has kind of like leaned in against the Palace right back, which is Josie Green. Come on the tune. We did, Philip. Hello, brother. Hello, Connor. Hope you're doing all right. Brother from the same mother. I hope you're doing all right. Keep up the hard work. Connor is going to be starting his own YouTube channel. I think he keeps changing his name. He's done his logo, so keep an eye on the family expanding. Did you go to Kenilworth Road last year, Lee? Which one for the men and women? I did. The women's was it was a good day before the final whistle. Put it that way. The great party atmosphere. Tried to live stream it. It was all right, the live stream. I wasn't that pleased with it, I'll be honest with you, because we were told there was good Wi-Fi there and there was Wi-Fi with shopping. And then well done, Joan, presenting the pre-party. Then we went into the stadium. We had media access. And Bethlehem's is Debbie Stokes playing, and Bethlehem's, no, she hasn't. Palace's goalkeeper, Major will kick this out for throwing. Demi Stokes has kept it in. Yeah, Demi Stokes gives the ball away. Luton away was great, and obviously the interviews were so difficult, man. Me and Joe just didn't know where to put ourselves. It was incredibly tough, and I think it's because we're disappointed as fans, but we're now these lasses. We see them on a regular basis. We have interactions on social media with them and everything. But Kenilworth Road was an experience with both men and women, put it that way. But thankfully they're not in the Premier League, even though they are going to Plough Lane, a new stadium. Newcastle do have a throw in deep in this right back position through Leah Cataldo, who's wearing a hairdo today. She normally has it in abundance, but she's got a ponytail sporting that look today as she goes long. It's going to go to Shania Hills. I kind of sick of that pull, but I think Stobbs is clear that she has. Blanchard's trying to head it on, but it'll be picked up by Stobbs, who's battling Blanchard. And Stobbs wants a free kick. The referee just says plan. Newcastle do have the advantage. Bethlehem has been brought down there, but the referee's playing on. This is Emily Murphy who's playing in Shania Hills. She has to have a shot here. The shot has been deflected. Probably Newcastle's best chance, in all honesty. And now Beth Lumsden's had that weak header that went wide, but that was probably best Newcastle's build-up play there. Let's read some of your comments out. Come on the tune. Come on the Lumsden, says Mel. Philip, I remember you had a bit of a mare. We're Luton. Hey, listening to the game, and Sonia says, hello, old childhood friend, grand sister. Hello, Sonia. How is Grand, by the way? Martin's going to say, who do you want the FA Cup draw tomorrow? I would take Man United. I'll take it this is the menu on it, but not the women. I'll come back to that in a minute. Lewis Joel with the corner on this left-hand side with the right foot. It's a deep one, and that is going to be a goal kick. Brassy, obviously, who wears the shorts, you might see him at Kingston Park. He's the goalkeeping coach, and he also does a lot of the stuff with the set pieces. So when there's a set piece, he obviously comes out and barks instructions as well. So you'll see normally Becky at the front, Brassy will come up, and occasionally Claire Ditchburn will have a word with Becky, because obviously she wears the earpiece from the coach and staff at the other end, opposite the ground. It's dead fascinating. I love shit like that, mate. And FA Cup, yeah, I'll go back to that question. So for the men, I'd like a home tie. I would probably take anyone bar Liverpool, to be honest with you, even though we've got Liverpool in the final, because we played Liverpool in the league as well. So I didn't want to say too much of Liverpool. Crystal Palace going forward, and Amber King and Stubbs has been just tripped her. I think it's just tripped Lily Woodham, but I think it was accidental. I don't think that was on purpose. And obviously there's no booking. Yeah, the referee knows it wasn't on purpose. So I would take a home tie. If Newcastle get through this game for the women's, they'll go to the quarter-finals. Now, I've been speaking to one or two people, fans, just before kick-off, is that Newcastle faced 4 WSL sides this season. Now, if you ask me that question, even last season, I'll still be like, nah, we'll not play four WSL sides. For the Lasses to play 4 WSL sides, we've come a long, long way. Whatever the result is today. If I said to Becky 2 years ago, Palace sprayed the ball across the field. Beth Lumpson got her foot out and she didn't get a hold of it. But for the Lasses to play 4 WSL sides in one season, that shows you how far we've come in 2 years. You've got to remember that. You have to remember that. Palace are on the attack here, and this ball will go out on this left-hand side to Lily Woodham. She's got space on this left-hand side. Cataldo's comes out, blocks that, and that'll be a corner to Palace. Cataldo's done well to recover there. Sonia says Grant is a lost sheep. Joe's gone to say if we get through, home ties all at us. I think I would like both men and women to have home time. So Brassy's now come out because it's a corner to Palace. So Palace will be an in-swinger on this left-hand side. Right arm goes up, in it comes. Palace get ahead of it, and that'll be a goal kick, surely. It is. I've got like a pole in my way. It feels like I'm at Sellers Park yet again. Have you ever been to Sellers Park? There's just poles everywhere. 4 WSL sides preparing for the future. Yeah, it shows you, Philip, how far we've come. How we're being tested in capital letters this season, but it's good to be tested. You learn from that. We'll learn for that quarter-final, man, if we get through. Do the Lasses get European football for winning the FA Cup? No, I don't believe so, because obviously you've got the Women's Champions League and the Europa League is being developed, isn't it? So, no, I don't think so. But obviously the Lasses have only formed in 1989. They've never won a major trophy. I'm talking a major elite trophy like a League Cup or an FA Cup or the title. So we've never won a major trophy, so that'd be great if the Lasses can do that. I mean, that's just a dream. That's not going to happen this season. Don't get me wrong. I'll be hoping the next couple of years that the Lasses are competing for major trophies. But today, for me, honestly, if you ask me today, it's about Newcastle competing. Don't look in second best. And now Palace are bottom of the WSL and they win the championship last season. But it gives you a good idea of where Newcastle are with Palace. We're probably expected to come down. Palace have given the ball away. The keeper has come to Beth Lumsden on this left-hand side. She's played it to Demi Stokes. Demi Stokes is looking for options. She's got Lewis Joel over there. She's twisting and spinning. Oh, she's let the ball go out of play. That's not great, That's not great. Chip has gone and said when we played WSL side, it shows the gap is between. It just shows you the gap between the WSL and the Championship. However, just to play for WSL sides is an achievement, I think, that we're in that position to do that. We have a few WSL level players, probably, maybe lower end, I would say, of the WSL. Cataldo's bursting forward on this right-hand side. It's a poor pass, that mate. It's a really poor pass, and Palace are now going to attack on this left-hand side. And that's a poor pass by Palace with Diana Cooper. She needs to look up. She's lost the ball, Diana Cooper. Someone should have shouted player on. 17 across the pitch as Riley's sprayed that across. Blanchard's picked the ball off for Palace, playing a 1-2 on this edge of the box. And that's a poor pass by Palace as well. Maybe you can see why Palace are struggling the WSL side with their final third. Hasn't been great either, to be honest with you. Mark's trying to say, show how last is the worth, how far they have achieved against the four. Yeah, we definitely have the future WSL potential stars, yeah. You got to remember a lot of our squad, especially the latest signings, are all young. You look at Poppy. Poppy's still a teenager. She's 19. I know she's on loan, but she's really young. Emily Murphy's really young, early 20s. Freya Gregory, early 20s. Shania Hales has done well there. She's got Newcastle a free kick. She's been pulled to the ground. Emily Murphy's picked. No, she hasn't. She's left Emily Murphy to Lewis Joel, just past the D in Palace's defensive half. So it's going to go long, I would imagine, from Lewis Joel. Licia Body, good shout. She isn't training. And Joel goes short of Murphy, pings it to Shania Hales on the volley, and that's just gone over the bar. But it's a chance for Newcastle. It's encouraging. It's very encouraging. Lisa Body, she is in and she's been pictured in training, so that's positive news, which is great. And at least the lasses don't have PSR and FFP issues. Yeah, that's a good point that you made there, Chip. That's because we can put a lot of the money back in. As Newcastle high press there, and Palace has done very well to get away from there. Riley Spudge has played at Blanchard, and that's a poor pass again in the final third by Palace. We talked about that last week with Newcastle in their first half, last weekend against Southampton. Palace picked the ball for VG. She's gone to Blanchard, who's playing in that 10 and getting a lot of the ball. VG, the centre back, just at halfway line, plays a little 1-2 with the midfielder Riley. Now she tries to play it to Blanchard, but she's giving away to Stobbs, and Lewis Joel's trying to play Amy Andrews. She's pinged it in. The goalkeeper's miles off her line. She's got her foot to it and cleared into Southampton Palace. Sorry. Deanna Cooper plays the ball to Murphy, to Lewis Joel. Now Amy Andrews is cutting on this right side to Hales. She's given it back to Amy Andrews. Not the greatest of balls, and Newcastle have lost the ball. Blanchard plays that ball back to Riley. And Majasari, the goalkeeper, just looking for a few options. She's gone short. Come on, Hales. That was a good chance. Yeah, you've seen it back, have you? Hentai. Yeah, on the volley. Blanchard goes back to the goalkeeper. It reminded me a little bit of, I don't know if any of us watched the Man City game, a late Orient, in the last minute when that cross come in on the volley. Similar-ish to that. Lily Woodham's picked the ball up on this left-hand side, just driving into in Newcastle's own half. Blanchard's now given a back try, and it's going to come out to this left-hand side. So Reardon's shot is blocked by Cataldo, played it Lewis Joel, and Amy Andrews picked the ball up. Murphy's now picked the ball back up, and that's a poor pass by Murphy, which is unlike her. And Palace do have a throw-in, which I think Reardon will take it. Will she? No, she's going to give this back to Lily Woodham. We'll take this throw-in. Becky's barking out instructions. Back to Vigia, the centre-back. Woodham. There's the back. Lewis Joel's trying to chase Riley down. It's going to go back to the defence, which is Alison Swarby, who's looking for Blanchard. It's a difficult ball out, but Newcastle have won the ball back. 50-50 with Murphy there. Millie Gahill won that ball back. Palace over on this right-hand side. Hannah Greenwood's going to chase Stengel, who's crossed the ball in. Cataldo's got a head to it. It's come to the edge of the box. Where Palace have got options, and this is going to be played to Vigia, who's the centre-back's now in this left wing position up against Cataldo, and Leah's done well there. And she's won Newcastle a throw-in herself. Cataldo's defended quite well, I have to say. I thought she's been very impressive with Cataldo. Who do you think will win, says Ali? Well, this one, I think the opening, how long we got left? 16 minutes in this first half? I think Newcastle have been fine. I mean, last week, we were shocked in the first half. I think Newcastle have been totally fine. I think this is very much even, this. I really do. Joe's got Zilly says one, Cataldo another, Liv Watt another. Yeah, there's no Liv Watt either. She's in injury as well, so... And NSI has got it to say, come on, Hales, that was a good chance, yeah. And Joe's got it to say, we seem to have mellowed out and lost control a bit the first 10, 15 minutes. This is the ball on this left-hand side, and it's going to be Ashley Weirden. Deanna Cooper's been brought out to right back, and it's going to come short. And again, that should be Newcastle throw. It is Palace's final third is poor. It's like a carbon copy of us last week, isn't it? Got Palace drum going over there. Where's my coffee gone? Joe, if you're watching, I do get free coffees, but that's it. Tea and coffee. Need food this week. Coffee's a bit hard now. What's the score? You know, why not have the scores on the screen? Well, Mark, it's because it's very difficult to edit it whilst you're live and using 5G. So it is 0-0 in the first half. So I can't do everything when I've got a stream, a camera, a mic, everything in one place. There's two of us possibly. I can't when there's one person. So this is the best I'm gonna get. It's this and out. Lewis Jones played that ball to Emily Murphy's played a ball on the right hand side. She's given the ball away. And Palace have Emily Murphy's got a foot and going in strongly against Woodham, which has done well there. Strong first half for sure. Not disappointed. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, Joe. I think it's been a decent half an hour, I think. Amy is class with ball control. She is good, and that's probably why she's been playing on this right hand side of her dribbling abilities. Beth Lumsden's now in this 10 position, twisting and turning. And the ball's going to go on this left hand side to Demi Stokes, who's given it back first time. Step over, and then it's been put out play by Millie Gale. Normal coffee or premium cuppa? Like cappuccino? Nah, I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah, it was just coffee. I don't know. Fucking hell. Yeah. Mark, let's say no worries, mate. Cheers for the coverage. Anyways, yeah, Mark, I kind of, as I say, it's if I had like someone else with us, I could play producer mode, but because can't do producer mode, it's this basically. I do got a couple of other graphics, of course, for the second half and half time and stuff, because half time I'll need a breather. Blanchard's on the attack, yeah, and Palace have got a bit of space on the left hand side. Katie Stengel's up against Cooper's just trying to do a couple of step overs, but Cooper's done well. Lewis Jones played this ball out this right hand side, and that's gone out. That should be a Palace throw. It is. Yeah, it was out of play, let's be honest with you. Lewis Joel has gone down, and this will be the first time that the lasses will probably come over. Interestingly, Shania Hales is changing her boots. So obviously she's not happy. She's gone from purple to silver and green boots. So maybe it's a footing, maybe it's the studs. As Lewis Joel's just getting a bit of treatment. And of course, Becky is pulling the lasses over for a quick chat. So are Palace, to be fair. So I'm just getting some stuff for the vlog for a little bit later. That's why if you ever see me get this out, I'm doing stuff for the vlog. Obviously, when the match is stopped, I can film some stuff because it's not match footage, if that makes sense. So throw-ins, injuries, half-time, full-time, pre-match, all that sort of stuff. I'll be able to get some stuff. Lewis Joel is going to be perfectly fine. And Palace is obviously getting a lot of drinks together. Lewis Joel's getting some cream on a calf. Yeah, some cream on a calf. There we go. Let's have a look what's coming. What is I saying about some of the comments? Basically, what Lee's trying to violin is all alone. Nobody's there beside him. Well, Joel, there is someone beside me. So I am behaving, as I say. But yeah, we are bringing you these live streams every time, which I think it's good for a channel that we can host live stuff in stadiums now, because we'll never be able to do that 18 months back. And then on this left-hand side, Leah Cataldo's blocked a cross, which is then deflected back off the attack, and it's gone out for a goal kick with Claude Amon. Warming up, Jasmine Quaid, Katie Barker, and Rachel Furness have all been sent to warm up. No doubt we'll see them second half. Straight coffee isn't out of my standard. I'm a coffee snob. I think it is just a blank coffee, Joe. That's it. Not in it. Philip's got to say, were you surprised that Sophie went to Forest? A little bit. However, she wasn't getting much game time, was she? And I think, well, I'll just pause there. I'll come back to Sophie. As Amy Andrews is going to pick this ball up on this left-hand side against VJ. They just played the ball down that line. That would be a Newcastle throw-in, which Cataldo will take. With Hayward, I was a little bit surprised, but she's barely playing, and we're signing, if you be honest, we're signing forward-thinking players like Pop Pritchard and Freya Gregory and Emily Murphy. I know Murphy plays through the middle, but it's all three of them are forward-thinking players, aren't they? So the game time will be a lot more tougher. Amy Andrews is going to try and chase this. Newcastle again get another throw-in deep on this right-hand side. I think, whose ball? Whose ball? Throw-in comes in, Hales plays it back to Murphy. Stobbs is looking for options, just turning, just twisting. Done very well, Stobbs there. Now she needs to give the ball, she needs to put out wide, she has. And this is Demi Stokes on this left-hand side. She's going to cross. It's a dink cross, and that is a goal kick. It is, it's a goal kick to Palace, with Majasari will take the kick. What's the attendance there? It hasn't been announced yet, says Sensible. I would probably say a couple of thousand, maybe. A couple of thousand, I would say. We'll probably find out a little bit later, around about half time. How many people? It's mad how calm you are. I know, not by choice. No, it's definitely not by choice, Joe. You know that. I've got DG on my right, literally. So, and then two of Crystal Palace to my left, and then Cragsy and Aaron. I'm not even going to look at them two because I know exactly what they'll be thinking if I look across them. He's behaving. And then behind me, you've got obviously, I think the FA are behind us, and a couple of magazine shows behind us. Palace fans are singing, "You don't know what you're doing," to the referee. As Newcastle have got a free kick on that left-hand side, no doubt it'll be across Beth Lumsden, or is it going to be Lewis Joel? Is it an outswinger? Is it an in-swinger? It's going to be outswinger. Beth Lumsden on the left-hand side. She crosses ping pong. It's got the Hannah Greenwood, shots deflected. Stobbs is trying to prod it. It's been blocked, and Palace do clear away. Nick Cataldo's picked the ball up, lovely little skill to go past Blanchard. That was class by Cataldo. It's not a great feat, as Palace have got a bit of space in the centre midfield. And it's been played on this right side. Palace are going to be on the counter here. And Lewis Jones done well to recover Hannah Greenwood. So Lewis Jones done well to recover there. No Adam and Jeff? Nope. No, none of the Newcastle media. A lot of here, it's just me. Same as Southampton, to be honest. No one else. That DJ is no eyeball Paul. Right. No, you're opposite the bench, aren't you? Am I opposite the bench? No, Becky's just in front of us. So where the cameras are pointing, you'll see Newcastle kicking to your left on the TV, where they're kicking to my right. So, yeah, just where the cameras are. So Becky's literally in front of us, so is Claire Ditchman. I'm about 30 yards behind them. And there's only literally one level behind me in this stand. Again, he's gone out saying, "Come on, lasses. How's that team we all adore?" That song's being sung out now. Right. Deanna Cooper's just have it moment. Clears. Back in the midfield, Emily Murphy there against Blanchard. Just to go back to VJ, the Palace centre back. Back to Riley. He'll go back to the other centre back, which is Swarby. Plays at Blanchard in this 10 position, wearing number 10 as well. That ball will go on this right hand side. Plays a short now to Stengel, who's going to go down that byline. She's gone, and it's been blocked by Cooper. Newcastle need to clear. Blanchard shoots. She's hit the post. She's hit the post. Blanchard. Ooh. You heard the crowd there. You heard them. That's the best chance of the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Newcastle's goal, living on a charm's life there, but it's still 0-0. We're still in it. It's 0-0. But that's the best chance, without a shadow of a doubt, of all the game. But it's still 0-0. That's all that matters. Just our 5 minutes to half time. I can't really see it being 2 minutes stop, just maybe a minute or two through that injury before. But apart from that, I can't see many. Murphy's played on this ball on the left-hand side to Beth Lumsden. So throw it to Newcastle. Couldn't see what happened. Referee was in the way. Beth Lumsden's going to take the throw in. Plays it to Demi Stokes. Demi Stokes, I'll come back to Demi Stokes in a minute. Beth Lumsden played this ball out to Demi Stokes, sporting a luminous orange boots today. And that will be a goal kick to Demi Stokes and Anthony Gordon are doing Q&A if you are either a season ticket holder or membership. So I'd like a ballot and you can join and ask a question as well. Rachel Furness is having a bit of laugh with a couple of the team fans on the on the byline there, having a bit of a giggle. Love Fernie, man. I've got a lot of time for Rachel Furness. Amy Andrews done well to win the ball back. The referee's allowed to play. Came on Stengels. Now played it on this left-hand side. It's going to be Weirden to go against Cataldo. Weirden going down the byline. It's short, and Deanna Cooper has positioned herself really well to not just clear a control and play at Andrews. And Andrews has laid off to Lewis Joel, and Lewis Joel has played at Murphy. She can play. Oh, so close if that Murphy's pass wasn't blocked. Beth Lumsden was in on that left-hand side. Weirden's up against Cataldo. She's beaten Cataldo that time, and she's going to go down that byline again. She's got a lot of pace about her. She's pulled the ball back, and that's a heavy touch. It was a very heavy touch by Millie Gahill there, and thankfully, because she would have had the shot off if that wasn't. Beth got away with one. Yeah, Blanchard has been one of the most dangerous against us. Yeah, well, she's in that pocket, and she's playing literally in that 10 inches. She's picking the ball up, and yeah, she looks decent prospect. She looks decent, I have to say. God, they must be grim celebrating at the post. Well, to be honest, they haven't had much to celebrate. And look, the main point for Palace isn't going on to win the FA Cup. It's to stay in the WSL. That's their aims, of course. But winning gives you confidence. And if they do get a win against Newcastle, it'll boost them and give a bit of confidence. Of course they will. Same as Newcastle. Free kick to the lasses, and Murphy's being pulled down inside the centre circle. I would imagine Newcastle will probably go long. Just spotted where you are. Yeah, you can see it on the camera, can you? So if you look where Becky is, I'm literally behind the dugout, just slightly up at the back. I'm second row from the back. So I'll give you a wave, Joe. Beth got away with one. Yes, she did before. And Barker, Furness, and McQuaid are back sitting down. Who's Bal? Wall Bal chant as the team sheet goes absolutely flying, but it's a bit windy. I'll put that down as Palace on this left-hand side for Weirden. She's cutting inside. She's going to have a shot. And another chance for Palace. That didn't go too far wide. Palace are now starting to create. That's a couple in the last couple of minutes. Newcastle just need to be wary. Maybe get in at half-time. Get in, didn't concede. We see the subs bench from Newcastle. We don't really have too many options. As I say, Barker, Furness and McQuaid are the three. You'll probably see that come on. Eva Chapman might come on if Newcastle are winning, potentially. But as I say, the squad is very much stretched at the minute. My coffee will be proper card now. I could do how it is. And now Joe's going to laugh at this because Joe knows this. I can't drink red hot coffee. Same as like, do you know when you get in the bath? It's the same as I don't like hot liquid. Excuse me while I have a quick drink. While the ball's just pinging around. Right, Stobbs picked the ball up on this left-hand side. She's going to come back to Beth Lumsden. She's cut inside. Great footwork by Lumsden. Great footwork. Now she needs options. Picked up by Amy Andrews, who has... Was it a dink into heels? I think it was. I don't think that was a shot. I think it's a dink into heels and gone out. For a goal kick. Do with Duncan Ferguson with the coffee. Did a Duncan Ferguson with the coffee. I think the second half stream would not continue. Same mate. I'll leave it for a couple of 10 minutes first. But the thing is with a coffee is, right, if it's a red hot coffee, why don't you just pour a bit of cold water into it? Why does anybody do that? It's weird that, no? Stops on this day. He plays the ball out to Cataldo. Plays at Lewis Joel. Cataldo's lost out possession there. What's really odd is that Millie Gahill and Katie Stengel look very, very similar. I had the same issue last week with Southampton. with Pike. They both play in centre midfield. It's difficult to spot. They're both similar build. Both got 20 odd on the back. They both got like the pony curly hair. Both got gloves on. It's quite difficult to spot between the difference between the two of them. Good job I've got good eyes. Me here are not so good. Right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Sounds like Cragsy, that. No. It does sound like Cragsy, the guy on the tannoy. Palace on this right hand side. This will come in. It's a cross, and it'll go for a goal kick. So it's goal kick with 2 minutes to stoppage time. First half thoughts. I will be having a break at half time just so I can have a bit of a breather, get another coffee. You never know, Joe, I might come back with a team, spice it up, spruce it up. Cold water and a coffee, horrible. How long? Do you mean how long? 2 minutes to stoppage time. Maybe that comment is delayed. The Newcastle coaches, they mentioned 3 are where the cameras are. 2 of them have now left that position ready for half time. So they do that every half time. If they use that eagle-eyed, maybe you didn't watch that, maybe you just watched the football. But I love little stuff like that. I find it fascinating, always have. Cross comes in from Palace. They're looking to score before the break. Cooper's then headed it. That will come to Lewis Joel on the edge of the box. She clears, and that might fall into Amy Andrews. It's not. But it is a throw in. If Newcastle were to be quick, they might be able to create something rather than just take the time before the ref blows for half time. Because it must be a good minute and a half into the stoppage is new. Amy Andrews blocked Deanna Cooper, then played it to Murphy. She wants a free kick. The referee's not having none of that. She says play on. Great tackle by Cataldo. She's done really well to stop that. And that's a Newcastle throw. That's just a bit of urgency they have. They played it to Murphy, who's now on the attack. Oh, it's a poor pass by Murphy. It's too relaxed. Far too relaxed. Blanchard's played the ball out wide. And that is half time. Now, if the music starts playing, I'm going to mute it. And then we'll go to half time because I'm expecting the DJ right next to us to blast the music. So, what will be back at half time, everybody? I'm just going to mute it. We'll be back in 15 minutes, okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We haven't kicked off just yet. Just about. Palace have made a change. Ria Olling is on. I didn't quite catch who's gone off, but there is a change for Palace. They made a change. I think she's going to play on this right wing. Referee checks a watch and blows. We're underway a second half. Let me just fix that camera. Right then, here we go. Could be extra time. You never know. It could be. Demi Stokes with the throw in on this left hand side, plays it. Shania Hills. Demi Stokes has then pulled it back. Emma King stops. Is that handball off Blanchard? But the referee has allowed play on. Blanchard has played a 1-2 and she's moving forwards. Palace are playing a nice 1-2. Blanchard's now played in left winger, which is Vierman, who has a shot and that's gone over the bar. But a bright start by Palace. Let's have a look what he's saying. NSI said, not bad. We all lack cutting edge. Phillips got it saying, me ma, we'll get a nice chip. Tell me ma. Get the champagne on ice. We're going to Wembley twice. Tell me ma. Laura goes on to say, what happens if it's a draw? Is it extra time and penalties or replays? No replays. I think it's extra time. Is it the same as men's this year where it's decided on the day? I believe so. Akram says, hello guys. And Ellie's going to say, what will happen if it stays at 0-0? We'll go I think you mean penalties. Diana Cooper is just played the ball out. Will it be kept in by Demi? No, Demi hasn't got the pace. Unfortunately, that will be a Palace thrown deep on this right hand side. The substitute Olling will take it. Gone back to Josie Green, who's played it at Blanchard. Stops, has got a foot in. Demi Stokes has now picked the ball up on this left wing position, trying to play infield. Vigi's got a foot to it. It's a loose ball by Olling, but Vigi's picking the ball back up, and Palace will now be on the attack with Riley in the centre midfield. She's played a nice little ball through to Stengel on this right hand side. A great cross comes in. The cross come in on that right hand side, and then Wiedemann kind of gets a touch of it. I think Claude Amon spreads herself and gets a little bit of a touch to it, I believe. But it's they both hurt themselves from that collision, and the referees is asking for assistance from the Newcastle camp to come on. So that was brave by Claude Amon, which has done well to stop that. To me, and penalty says Chippers, yeah. Anyone we can talk. Come on, the lasses says Anthony, yeah. How are the lasses says Joe? Why don't we see the match? Because I can't live stream the match. That is because we don't have the legal rights to show FA Cup. That's basically why we can't show. Otherwise, our stream would be shut down. So yeah. Substitution for Crystal Palace with debut going to Ria Olling. Ria's debut today. Yeah, that's confirmation that the substitution is taking place. Ria Olling making her debut. NFTV cannot stream the actual match. We are not allowed to. We can't even do highlights package anymore. So we have to basically make the vlogs and stuff a lot more fun and versatile and more about the community, because that's basically what women's football is definitely all about. What will happen if nobody wins? Well, if nobody wins, I think we should all go home, Ellie. You know, if nobody wants to win. I've just been tongue in cheek, Ellie. That's just my dry sense of humour. I think if it'll go extra time. I believe so anyway. The player still hasn't resumed back. Newcastle kicking the ball amongst themselves. As obviously Claude Amon's just getting some treatment on our leg with that clash there. You'll be pleased to know, Joe, I've gone for a good old English cup of tea. I don't know what brand, because I can't tell, but it was in the jug. So underneath this stand, they've got like the community bar, where the Palace and Toon fans that were mixing in. There's a chance of we forgot that you were here being wrung out. That's quite funny. You don't really hear that at away days or women's games, do you? To be honest, because the women's chanting's quite PG compared to the men's. We still haven't restarted yet with this injury. It's all about betting, says Akram. Yeah. Rachel Furness has now gone down the tunnel. Substitute Rachel Furness. That she's ever gone to get something, or she's. So confirmation from the announcer that the FA Cup draw is on Tuesday. So Tuesday, I think he said tea time there, which will be live streamed on the FA Player YouTube channel, the Derby Women's FA Player. I'm watching it live and listening to Lee Gass on. Cheers, Malcolm. I appreciate that. I guess the commentary is better over here. Has to be. These are pronounced players' names. Palace men, I'm struggling because they've got a few foreign talent in their side. Yes, Ali, a panty shootout. Imagine. Philip's gone out to say a women's game is family stuff. Claudia Moan is up. She's getting a bit of mickey taken from the Palace fans that are right behind her goal because she's now on her feet. And finally, this second half can, I guess, get started again. And a long stoppage, so this will be added on at the end. So whether this will benefit Palace or Newcastle remains to be seen. And it's going to be a drop ball. The referee gives it to Deanna Cooper. She's gone long. Hoofs the ball up. Murphy's trying to chase this. She is. Murphy has picked the ball up. She's getting her shirt tugged a couple of times there by the defender, Swarby. But Murphy's on this right side. Because she's so far in advance, she's trying to play it and hold it up. And Cataldo's had a heavy touch there. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Cataldo's wanting the corner from that, but it looked like a goal kick. So Rachel Furness is back in the dugout. I was wondering what that was all about. Who knows? You'll hear first when there's a substitution on this stream because they're literally right in front of us. The lasses. There's Emma, Kittleman, drink on the strawberry pub. Oh. Newcastle have a free kick. Right, can the second half get going again? So Lewis Jones played it to Demi Stokes on this left-hand side, this left wing position, up against Blanchard. Now she's looking for options. She's going to come back to Hannah Greenwood. Now she's looking around. What she got? She's going to play it back to Demi Stokes on this line. Demi Stokes played a nice ball into Shania Hales. It's a bit testing. Right idea. That's a good ball. It's the right idea. But it'll go out for a goal kick to Newcastle. Will he show the result after the match? Akram. No, not the other results, no, unfortunately. We are heavily focused and very biased on Newcastle United. Rock the two not allowed to stream live games on social media. I keep telling my viewers on TikTok that can't because of copyright. Yeah, you cannot. TikTok's a little bit less lenient than YouTube. YouTube's very, very strict. Diana Cook has intercepted there. Cataldo's then picked the ball. She stabs it forward. Amber Keegan stops on this right side. She's driving forward. She's played a ball. Not the greatest of balls. Palace still clear. Blanchard's now picked the ball up against Lewis Joel on the edge of this centre circle to the substitution of Olling, who's trying to play her through to 28. And 28's going to go. It's a shot. It's a very weak shot. It was Katie Stengel. It's played on this right hand side by Olling. And it's a weak shot and it's easy straight into the hands of Claudia Moan, who seems to be fine after that injury now, by the way. Only 16,000 tickets for the derby. Come on, people. We had 3,000 for a lower league match. Well, it's so far. That game is still quite a way off. Everything about it. It's still a good 6 weeks, isn't it? And obviously after this game, the lasses didn't play for 4 weeks, which is mental. That's a poor ball by Cataldo. Very poor, but Hannah Greenwood's picked the ball up. Now, Joel's got a bit of time in the centre circle to drive forward, which she's doing. She needs to find the right pass. She's played out wide to Amy Andrews on this right flank. She's also sporting her luminous orange boots alongside Emily Murphy, who's then lost the ball, but then wins it back. Lewis Joel's then picked the ball up. And she's gone out wide to Demi Stokes, who's got Beth Lumsden ahead of her. Is she going to go to Beth? Beth wants it. Demi Stokes is going to come forward. There's blooming bollard in the way of us. Beth Lumsden on the left-hand side, little nice feet, flicks it back to Murphy. Back to Beth Lumsden. She's got two players around her, she's lost the ball. You've got to give it. You've got to give it. The final third, you've got to give it there. You can't take on too many players. Amber King stops up against Stengel. Stengel's huge. She must be, for a lass, must be 6 foot. Palace have got a free kick. Blanchard picks the ball up. Out wide now to Olling, the substitute. She's going to come in. Newcastle have got to come out. Diana Cooper's got to come out and block that. She has blocked. That's a great block. Fantastic block by Cooper. Stop the danger there. Because if Cooper doesn't stop that danger, that's a shot on goal. So well done. Really well done. 35 minutes left in the second half. 10 minutes in, but as I say, there'll be a lot of stoppages. I'm just having a look around. A lot of people got the teas, the coffees, loads of chips, burger vans around the ground as well. Olin goes back to the goalkeeper. Masasari plays out with VJ in the centre-back role, bringing the ball forward. And she's still got the time to run. She's now at the D. Blanchard's picked the ball up just ahead of her. And she's now played in Viad. Oh, that's a great interception by Cooper. That was class. What an interception that is, by the way. Again, Diana Cooper. If she doesn't do that, Palace are in on goal and Weirden. It's a class interception. Choppy's gone on to say I would take anyone but Liverpool. What, they mean the men's FA Cup, I'm guessing. Or the women, because we've played the women this season as well. We'll not talk about that, shall we not? WSL sides. Sounds like a scrappy game destined for 1-0. Yeah, I'd probably say you're probably right, Chip. As Cooper again, brilliant. Nicks the ball off Weirden. Newcastle making 2 changes, by the way. You'll see that on your stream shortly. Katie Barker's coming on as Rachel Furness is coming on. 2 substitutions. Lewis Strolls pick the ball up, and that'll be Olling back to the goalkeeper. So Katie Barker is on. Rachel Furness is on. They're waiting to come on. Cataldo's battling. Stengel plays the ball out wide to Blanchard. Is she not offside, ref? Amber Keegan stops trying to get back. Blanchard goes across there. Oh, that's a poor ball. If that's a better ball, Palace have got a shot on goal. Rachel Furness is doing a nut on the touchline. She's not happy. She's not even on the pitch. Stops, clears to the edge of the box. Hales is on the edge of the box with her. Murphy's got her foot in. Bit of pressure this from Palace. Olin goes back to Veju, very high forward, the centre back. Driving forward. Howard Murphy, you've let her go, man. Chase her. You cannot do that. You just let her go. Amy Andrews gets her foot in. Battling there. Palace are driving down this left-hand side. The cross shot comes in, and it's straight at Claudia Moan. Claudia Moan's not happy with the defending there. I don't blame her. I do not blame her at all. Be interesting to see where Barker plays. Is she going to go straight up top? Is she going to go on the left? Is she going to go on the right? Obviously, Beth Lumsden's fitness is her first start since her injury. She came off the bench last week at Southampton. So if I was a betting man, I'd probably say it might be Lumsden just because of her fitness. And I would imagine Furness will go into midfield. But yeah, we'll see in the next minute or two. Fernie's having a bit of crack with the Palace manager. Nowadays, Fernie could talk herself into a quiet room on her own. Right, Palace are going to attack here, and Newcastle's midfielders out. Blanchard's now starting to run. It's a good ball through Stengel. Oh, what a save by Claudia Moan. She's kept Newcastle in the game. Again, that was 1-on-1. Stengel was through. And Claudia Moan saves it. Newcastle are going to make this change. I think they have to, because Palace are probably the better side at the minute. 3. Demi Stokes. So Demi Stokes is off for Rachel Furness. So is Fernie going to go straight to left back? Beth Lumsden's off. That makes sense. Predicted that just before, with the fitness of Beth just coming back with the first start. So Furness is going to come on for Demi Stokes. Obviously, we know that Demi had flu last week. So Barker on this left side for Beth. That makes sense. But where's Fernie going to play? Is she going to left back? Or is she going to centre back? I think Fernie's going to go centre back. I think Hannah Greenwood is going to go left back. From what we can see, yeah. It's a chance to go around for Katie Barker. Palace have got the ball through VG. Now the ball's gone on that left-hand side from Millie Cahill. So he's looking for options. Cahill comes back to Swarby. Newcastle really need to get out because they're getting a lot of pressure. VJ is on the edge of the box. Just played it to Cahill. This is Weirden. Shot and goal. It's over. Newcastle need to get ahead of themselves the last 5 to 10 minutes. It's all been Palace. Let's hope that these substitutions make an impact. So yeah, we'll go through the team with you now that the substitutions have taken place. So you've got obviously Claudia Moan in goal, Leah Cataldo right back, and then you've now got Deanna Cooper and Rachel Furness playing centre back. Left back is Hannah Greenwood. The midfield, Newcastle have given the ball away a little bit. We'll come back to that. As Blanchard's picked the ball up, this will go on this left-hand flank. Looking for options. She's played it at Blanchard on the edge of this box. She's got it back. She's turning. She's looking for options herself. It's going to be played to Weirden, who's going to have the time to cross and hit off Cataldo's back. And Newcastle just need to get out the box. Yeah. Katie Barker's bursting forward. She picks the ball up. Barker off her pace. She's up against 2 players. She cuts inside. She's done really well there, mine. And she's found a great ball to Shania Hills. Oh, if Hills could just control that better. Oh. Yeah, so that's your back four. This game's starting to open up. We have Blanchard now. Plays the ball forward to Viadin on this left-hand side. She's up against Cataldo, just inside the box. She's looking for options. She's going to come to Blanchard. She's turned, she's dragged, she shoots. It comes off Fernie. Fernie's physicality just plays it out of play. So, midfield 3. You've got Amber Keegan Stubbs, Lewis Joel, Emily Murphy. On the right, Amy Andrews. On the left, Katie Barker. And up top, Shania Hales. So there's your Newcastle 11. Lasses need to get a foothold in the game, says Chip. As I agree. Lasses look gassed. Looks like a scrappy game, as you mentioned before. Yeah. Vigil's picked the ball up. This is going to come on this right-hand side to Olling, making a debut, of course, for Palace. The substitutes back to Josie Green. He's going to go back to Olling on this byline. Lift across. Cataldo heads away. Stops, helps it on with a foot. But this is pressure from Palace. Newcastle have picked the ball up through Barker. Newcastle just need a spell. Barker goes long and it'll go back to Palace. I think Newcastle just need a spell of possession just to take a bit of the sting out of the game a little bit. Because if they didn't, the goal will come. That's me worry. We need help in midfield. Stops his bat on Blanchard. Blanchard's turned and is she gonna win a free kick? Referee says no, play on. 28th Stengel. He's played the ball back to Olling. The right back driving forward towards the D. She'll go at the centre to Cahill. Palace now have got this ball on this left-hand side. Vigil, the centre-back, starting to drive forward. She's doing that a few times in the last few minutes. This will come back to Cahill. She shoots from distance. She's hit the bar. It's cannoned off the woodwork. That's twice now Palace have hit the woodwork in this game. Murphy's now done a lovely step over to get past Olling. And that'll be covered by Palace. Yeah. Claudia Moan's gone down again. That might be tactical, that way she's gone down. She's getting a lot of stick from the Palace fans. I think she's smiling. I don't know if that's just to take the sting out of it a little bit. Yeah, that might be just to take the sting out of it. I think Jazz McQuaid's going to come on as well, everyone. She's having a good talking to the last to start to come back over. Claire Ditchburn is barking out the order. She's speaking to Murphy, she's speaking to Greenwood, she's speaking to Lewis Joel. And then Becky's obviously speaking to Amy Andrews at the minute. So a lot of discussion going on amongst the lasses. And Palace are going to make a substitution. My Cato's on. Did I pronounce it Mihi Cato? Looks like my. Oh, wait. Palace have made the change. Jazz McQuaid's on for Amber Keegan Stubbs. So Jazz McQuaid is on for Amber Keegan Stubbs. So this looks like an attacking threat. So maybe Lewis Joel will sit now. Yeah, so there's the substitution. Jazz McQuaid for Amber Keegan Stubbs. Stubbs is off. Slight She's walking off gingerly. I don't know if it's a knock, but Newcastle have now made the third substitution with 25 minutes left. Remember, there will be a lengthy stoppage. Barker's useless. That's incredibly harsh. I disagree on that, mind. Disagree if you comment there, mind. I think she's a very useful player. She's the top scorer in the squad with 67 goals. The next nearest person is Charlotte Potts on 18. She scores goals. She's been at the club for a while. I think she's a useful player. She's one of the original OGs as well. Playing on this left-hand side. I do like her on this left more rather than the right-hand side. I think when she plays on the right, I don't think we'll see the full best of Katie Barker. I think she's either a left wing or a striker for me. Palace fans are giving Claudia Mona a round of applause for getting up. Take the mickey a little bit. Yeah, Claudia Mona, bless her, she's getting some stick behind that goal over there. But she's still taking a good stead. Drop ball, Olling. And that'll go back to the keeper. Majasari. She's trying to bring the ball out, and Amy Andrews done well. Lewis Joel then played it. Shania Hills is trying to help it on. Shania Hills on the edge of the box. She plays it at Amy Andrews. Lewis Joel with the shot. And it's gone out of the bar quite comfortably, but it's a shot. More of it, please. Instructions being barked to by Becky. She's gone over to Claire Ditchburn. And just looking across the other end of the pitch as well, where the cameras are. There's two of the analyst coaches are over there with the laptop and the earpieces. Obviously, they're communicating with Claire Ditchburn on tweaks and stuff. Palace have got a throw in on the left-hand side with Lily Woodham over there in the far left, next to the good old burger van, which is no longer in use. Lewis Joel's picked the ball up in the centre circle. It'll be come back to Fernie, who's now going to play Hannah Greenwood on this left-hand side. Strong ball that mine by Fernie, but Greenwood's done well to win the 50-50. Barker plays a little 1-2 with Murphy. Barker down on this left-hand side, coming towards the byline. She cuts back. She's done really well. She's played it back to Greenwood, who's going to whip this ball in. The cross comes in. Shania Hill's waits for it. It's going to fall to Jasmine Quaid. Oh. Just on the edge of the box. Jasmine Quaid's hit one. Couple of yards over the bar. But better from Newcastle. Much better. Grace Don, the substitute goalkeeper, Barton, instructions there. So keep going, lasses. Well done. She's next to Ava Chapman, warming up together. Newcastle only have one more outfield player available, which is Ava Chapman, who's only ever made one appearance, the youngster. Newcastle do have two substitute keepers. It will be interesting if it goes to penalty whether one of those goalkeepers do come on. We've seen that before with Tim Krul, haven't we? Keep an eye on that. I think Palace are going to make another change here. I think it's Larissy. No, is it Larkin? Yeah, it's Larkin who's going to come on for Palace. She's the next substitution for Palace. You'll see that on your live stream shortly. Lewis Jones picked the ball up, deflected. Shania Hills then played it on to Murphy. He's played it to Amy Andrews on this right-hand side. Andrews crosses. And the goalkeeper, Majasari, picks the ball up, gathers it, jumps onto our front. Lasses are playing a WSL side away. Come on, the Lasses, says Anthony O'Gree. Aha. Lee, the way you said Jasmine Quaid there. Imagine, Joe, you're giggling away at yourself, knowing I have to behave. Because I went, Jasmine Quaid. Yeah. That's all I will say. Because if I had a little, if the chains were off, Joe, I think I'd be a bit more expressive. Who knows? Palace to pick the ball back up, and it'll come back to Veji, who's now in this left back position, and the ball will come across to the substitute Olling. I played my ball out of the way. Ball goes wide to Stengel. He's played it out wide now to Olling. Plays it forward. Palace looking to bring the ball further forward the inside. Fernie stepped out of defence and won the ball. That was great defending. We'll come back to Vajil, the centre back, driving forward, number 2. Poor ball that's been intercepted by Amy Andrews. Shania Hills then holds the ball back up. Murphy's trying to get a foot in. Riley's starting to drive forward. She's played it to Viadam. Moan's the shot comes in, it's deflected, saved by Moan. Not sure if it was going to go wide anyway, but Moan does make the save. We can't really tell from this position, but better be safe and sorry. And Palace have got a corner kick. And Larkin's waiting to come on. Her left leg is also strapped as well. Quite a few of the Palace players with strapped legs. As the Sun tries to make an appearance. Is that the Sun trying to make an appearance? This will be an outswinger from over on this left-hand side. I think it's the left-back's going to take this Woodham. And it comes from Woodham. Can Newcastle clear? Jazz has got a foot in. Cooper's helped it on. Cooper's feeling the left hip there. She's still holding it. She needs to get back in the position. Cross comes in. It's going to come to Blanchard on this right wing position. There's Larkin still warming up, wants to get on. Ball comes back to Riley, who goes back to Blanchard. Left foot. Will come back to Swarby, and the ball's going to come back to Olling and back to Vigil. Every single player is inside Newcastle's own half. Every outfield player, that is. Woodham on this left flank. Amy Andrews has done well to get a foot in. Murphy's now going to drive forward. She needs to look up, play a simple ball, but it's not simple. The ball is overstretched, and it'll go back to Mazra Sari as the Toon fans start singing. Oh, when the Mags go marching in. Oh, when the Mags go marching in. Oh, when the Mags go marching in. Jazz McQuaid's. Newcastle, if Jazz McQuaid played the ball at Amy Andrews, Newcastle were on the a really good counter. Abby Larkin's still waiting to come on. She's been stretching down there for a few minutes now. Sorry, it's gone long. What we got in the comments. Moan is earning the wages. But she can't be moaning about it. Ta-da! Fernie pings the ball straight on the Vigil, who's intercepted. Woodham's going to bring this ball forward. Plays it to Viadams, who's going to... Cooper's going to have to come out because Cataldo's too far advanced. Cataldo's now back. Coming back out this right back position. They've swapped positions, so everyone's back in order. Jazz McQuaid pressing high there. Swabby, great by Murphy there to intercept, and Newcastle on the counter-attack. Murphy needs to get a head up. She's got plenty of options. She's got 3-4 Toon shirts. She plays to McQuaid, who's played it on this left-hand side. Hannah Greenwood. Hannah Greenwood's tried to play in Katie Barker, and Hannah Greenwood's played it off Swarby, and then it's bounced back off Greenwood for a goal kick. But Palace will finally make that substitution, so Abby Larkin will come on. Swarby coming off. So Swarby's off and Larkin is on. Murphy's now down, holding her right foot, her right leg. Diana Cooper's getting an energy bar. Yeah, she's scoffing that energy bar. Mike's having a long chat with Cooper. Amy Andrews is getting a good old drink of Lucasade. As we just wait and see. That's probably why Becky doesn't want to make that final change, because we've only got one outfield player left in Chapman, who's a youngster, who's just a Ben, really. So, and this could go into extra time, and you might need her fresh legs. Bring someone on and take Hales off. Move Andrews to the centre. Easier said than done, mate, but it's because we're stretched with options. We are really, really stretched. Yeah, we're back underway, everyone. You can tell when Jamie Gallant is leading the chance. He's at the back. It's not just him, mate. Fair play at one or two others. They're helping out. Lewis Scholes trying to get a foot in here against Riley. It's a hard ball. Cooper will play that ball on the right-hand side. It's asking a lot for Amy Andrews to try and chase, but Amy Andrews is running that will go for through in the left-back position way over there. What else was saying here? I am, haha, me and Benji having a good laugh at it. Yeah. But this is what we do for NFTV. We'll bring you the coverage every single game, home and away, men and women. I believe we're the only channel, we're pretty certain that we are in the whole of YouTube that does that. So, considering a lot of us have, well, all of us have full-time roles, jobs and that outside of this, we'll do our best. We love the tune, we're obsessed with it. Right, Gianna Cooper's picked the ball up to Fernie, who's now going to drive forward. Good ball into Murphy, who's got Greenwood now on the left side. Greenwood's got options. She's played it back to Murphy. Murphy's cut in. She's still on the edge of the box, and she's won herself a free kick. Fair play to the referee. I think it's probably, if I'm being a neutral, probably a little bit soft, but we have a free kick in a very, very dangerous position. It's about 21 yards, 22 yards out. It's definitely a shooting position. Got to go for goal. You have to go for goal. Katie Barker's over it. So is Lewis Joel. You've got to have a shot here. You have to have a shot here. Brassey's obviously barking instructions with it being another set piece. But surely you've got to go for goal here. You're 21 yards out, man. You've got a wall of 4. Obviously, there's instructions coming from the byline, so this will depend on what Newcastle do. But surely you've got to go for goal. It's Lewis Joel. It's a good free kick. Not a million miles over. I'm not sure why the celebrations over on that side, unless Newcastle fans think that's in. They think that they all think that was a goal. That was strange. Even the DJ's looking at me. It was very strange. That was like 5 seconds later. They're all celebrating. It was like they must have all thought it was a goal. Definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. Palace have a free kick. Grace helping Chapman out warming up. Love to see it. Yes, all right. Which is just slightly to my left. I think we'll see if it goes in extra time. I do. It'll come down to probably fitness in extra time rather than quality. Who's the fitter out of the two? Newcastle have obviously made 3 changes outfield rather. Still got 1 more. Still got 2 keepers on the bench. But it looks like Blanchard, is it? No, it's Woodham. Woodham will take this in. It goes at the box. It's on the head of Stengel. Keeper, I need to claim for that. Keeper hasn't. Newcastle clear. Amy Andrews stabs it back out to the edge of the box to Blanchard. McQuaid's now picked the ball up. If Newcastle get on the ball, Shania Hales, is she going to get that visual? Just not to Woodham, I beg your pardon. She goes back to Masasari, the goalkeeper. She'll play it out wide to Viju, who's out. She's everywhere today, but she's given the ball away to Murphy. It's a poor ball. Murphy's trying to play in Andrews. It's over here. I think Andrews will probably offside anyway. That was so strange. That was so strange, that free kick. It was a good 2 yards over, and I think it's because it hit the back of the Hordens, and then it went in the back of behind the net. Then we're seeing like celebrations over there. Like they haven't got the same view, which is easier said than done. But yeah, we all seemed a bit confused. Murphy's picked the ball up. She'll go. Andrews wasn't looking. Andrews was pointing where she wanted it there. Riley's now picked the ball up. She'll go out wide to well, I thought she was going to go Larkin. She's not, but Riley's got the ball back off Ulling. Larkin's gone long to Viadam, on this left-hand side. Viadam pull the ball back. Oh, great tackle. Crunchy tackle by Cooper. Inside the box. Cooper's feeling that one. Cooper's sitting on the floor. There's Palace on this left-hand side. The cross comes in from Viadam. Just hang on, because we've got an injury. So, yeah, the referee has blown. Cooper's down again. It's not the first time. You do have options where you could put Hannah Greenwood back to centre-back, and that frees up the left-back position. Because Cataldo can play there. You can move Cataldo to left-back, and you can put Lewis Joel back over at right-back, and then you can bring in Chapman. That is an option if there is an injury. Hopefully it's not too serious with this as well. Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, we are live on 4 different platforms. We are live on The Football is Live, NFTV Extra, Newcastle Fans TV, as well as Twitch. Newcastle Fans TV is the username on there. Wherever you are in the world, let us know where you're from, actually. Drop us in the comments where you're watching from. The furthest away wins a shout out. Cooper's brilliant. That's the kind of commitment that is needed, not half-hearted attempts. She's back up, which is good news. But, you know, Philip, are you really from Bermuda? From the Triangle? Palace fans are quite vocal behind that goal, like, aren't they? Referee's getting now a lot of abuse. Cooper's back on, just hobbling-ish, but she's back on. She's out of position at the minute, but Newcastle have picked the ball up for Lewis Joel. And Lewis Joel's played a horrible ball to Cooper, so it was dead-headed it. Fernie needs to win this, and she does. Fernie will go back to Claudia Moore, who will go long, and then you would imagine Newcastle's defence will now reshape it to where everyone's meant to be at. Shania Hills looks knackered as well. Shania Hills not doing any pressing, which is worrying. Larkin on this right-hand side. She's got time to cut it back. She has gone back, and it's in. Beardham has scored for Palace. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace. Yeah, get it right. It's 11 Beardham. Palace are 1-0 up. I'll have to mute it because of the music. Sorry, I had to mute it because I've got literally the DJ right next to us for the music. But yeah, so Larkin was played on this right-hand side, and then the ball is then pulled back, and it was a 50-50 really with the defender. I think it was it Cooper, I think it was, up against Beardham. Beardham's got a little touch of it, and it's gone behind Claudia Moore. Newcastle fans are singing "Stand Up If You Love the Tune." We are going to see Eva Chapman. Eva Chapman is now coming on for Newcastle. The next time the ball goes into play, she will be on. It's a late goal for Palace to score. Remember, there will be a lot of stoppages. Beardham's played it at Blanchard. Now she's inside this box. She shoots. And I think, did the keeper get a touch? No. That was very close to being a second there, mind. Very, very close. Palace drum is now going because they sing when they're winning. 1-0 to Crystal Palace. It has been coming since NSI. Look at the ocean from my door, says Philip. Fair play if you are from Bermuda, but I don't know if you're winding me up or not. I think the ref last night for the lads' game was from the Bermuda Triangle. Right, come on, the Lasters. Number 33, Eva Chapman's ready to come on. What she will give you, Chapman, is pace and energy. See who comes on. There has to be attack and change. It has to be. Visuals now played it over to Beardham on this left-hand side, number 11. Coming towards the edge of the box. Cataldo's out of position. She's played it to Blanchard, so it's got time. She tries to shoot, but it is blocked by Hannah Greenwood. Murphy's now picking the ball up. It needs to be a simple ball. Look up. Trying to play a hard ball. Play it simple, man. Play it simple. Don't go with the hard balls. Play it simple. Newcastle have the ball back with Cataldo. Chapman's still waiting to come on this touchline. Cataldo. Cooper looks knackered. Cooper can barely walk. I think it's going to be Diana Cooper. It has to be. It's got to be Cooper who's off. Cooper cannot run. She's injured. Lewis Joel. Murphy's plays up this left-hand side. Hannah Greenwood will pick this ball up. Greenwood's cut in. She needs to find the right pass out wide. She has to Katie Barker on this left-hand side. Barker's playing it to Lewis Joel, who's lost the ball. That's a dirty challenge by Lewis Joel, that mind. She'll come back and get booked for that. Palace are now breaking. This game's opening up. If you had them on this left-hand side, she's got Blanchard on this left and Cataldo intercepted as well. Woodham's on this left-hand side up against Jazz McQuaid. McQuaid's won the ball back. Little 1-2. McQuaid's give the ball away. It'll fall to Lewis Joel. Newcastle need to get bodies forward now. Barker's picked the ball up. Good tackle. Nothing wrong with that. Barker's challenging, but That's a good tackle by Olin. Chapman, by the way, is still waiting to come on. Give that Chapman. Hannah Greenwood's intercepted in this left back position. Gives the ball away though. She's giving the ball away to Riley. Stengel on this right hand side, just in front of us. Back to Olin. UG out with Stengel. Clip ball into Hannah Greenwood. Let's get the sub on. So Eva Chapman is now coming on. It has to be Deanna Cooper. It's got to be. She can barely walk. So who was coming off? 7. It's Shania Hills. Interesting. To be honest though, Shania Hills is knackered. She's not doing any of the pressing. So Amy Andrews is now going to go up top, so she'll be striker, and Chapman will go and play on the right hand side. But I honestly thought it might be Deanna Cooper because she can barely run. I thought that might just go straight at the back potentially, take her off or move a couple of players around. But Jasmine Crane's picked the ball up. Amy Andrews done a back heel to keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Cooper's offside, the referee. Yeah, offside. What was it saying in the comments? No need to lie, mate, says Philip. Yeah, being in the Bermuda. Well, mate, if you're in the Bermuda, fair play. James got to say, just caught up with the game on the other YouTube feed and watching live. Lasses have really struggled today and no idea how they've kept it 0-0 for so long. Palace have been all over them. I think second half, Palace have been the better side. I think the first half was probably a lot more even, but second half, I agree. We've got the ball in the final third a good few times and our final ball has been non-existent. And we must have given them the ball back over 100 times. Yeah, the passing hasn't been great. To get 80 minutes at 0-0 against a WSL side and to be in the game is something to be proud of. We've been a lot more organised today. That's positive from Laura. So you see the positive out of it. Manager like Eddie waits until it's too late. Like Ken Joe's gone up saying we've done well. Like a time ball by Fernie, but the referee's allowed to play on. Remember, there'll be a lot of stoppages. We do have just under 4 minutes of the normal, but there was a good 4 to 5 minutes break for Claudia. Palace fans singing about Wembley. Off throwing and has found Stengel on this right hand side. She's got options to her right. Stengel's probably going to come back to Olling, which she has, number 16, being tracked down by Lewis Joel. Oh, just fell on the ball. It's when you need a bit of luck. You didn't get it. Olling's gone 50-50 with Barker. Palace are getting the foot into first and everything here. And then Larkin's on this right hand side up against Cooper. Larkin crosses. It's going to come. If Adams got a free shot. Oh, she's shot wide. She should be doing a lot better there, mate. But it is actually to corner. It's been deflected. So fair play. I think it was Cataldo who deflected that. So I'm being a bit harsh on Viadam, to be fair there then. As the Palace drum goes, Woodham's just taking their time going over there. They rush from a Palace point of view. Cheers, Lee, says Josh. Good to see you, Josh, pal. Not the performance I think we hope, but still think we have the progress in the larger picture. Yeah, of course. Josh, I was just saying, I don't know if you've just joined the stream, but to play 4 WSL sides in one season is how far we've come. Woodham with this corner on this left-hand side. In it comes, it's a floater. Chapman gets ahead to it. This will go for Newcastle throwing right. There needs to be an urgency with this. Let's get moving. Hannah Greenwood's obviously chasing off the ball on one of those triangles she's picked up. In comes the throwing. And there's 2 balls on the pitch here. Hannah Greenwood's kicked the ball out, as in the spare ball. I think the Lasses are at a crossroads this season, not going down and not getting promoted, so what to play for. I disagree, Chip, as a little bit, because we've got that game in hand. If you win that, go and look at the league table if you win that game in hand. I don't think it's over yet from Becky's point of view, but I said top 5, to be honest with you. I did. Chris has gone out to say the lack of quality in this Newcastle team is stark. The level of technical ability and passing is atrocious. Definitely need a centre forward, says Chris. We've not defended too badly. The middle of the attack has struggled. Barker on this left-hand side. Palace are now starting to break through Stengel. He's played a forward to Cooper. Deanna Cooper will go back to Claudia Moore. And Joe's, not Joe, Laura's got to say I agree, Joe. It was always going to be a tough game, especially in the second half. But I think we've done well. Blanchard, pick the balls, and this will go out right to Stengel. We've seen a lot of the ball, Stengel, in the second half, hasn't she? She's up against Greenwood. Stengel's just slowing the play up. Little 1-2. The other corner flag here. She goes back. She's toying with Murphy a little bit. Stengel sells the ball, goes to Blanchard on this right flank. Barker's come down to chase her. It's back to Olling, the right back, cuts it back to Stengel now, just inside Newcastle's box. Plays it back to Blanchard, who's carried our run. That's a good save. Great save again by Claudia Moon. Newcastle asleep there, not following Blanchard. Whoever that was, not following her. Newcastle asleep there. But Moon has kept Newcastle in the game. Now we'll see how many minutes are going to be added on. Waiting for that ball to come up. Brassey's obviously now up with it being a set piece on the touchline here. Woodham's going to take this corner. 2 hands in the air. It's going to be an outswing off a left foot. In 10 minutes is going to be added on. 10 minutes. So Newcastle have 10 minutes. So there we go. The timer is on, everyone. That's the stoppage time timer now above me. We're into stoppage time, and that's how much stoppage time is left. The crowd don't like that. Newcastle have got to start going forward. They've got to start probably taking a lot more risks now. That means 2-on-2, 1-on-1. You're going to have to start playing them risks if you want to get something from this game. Claudia Moon is keeping the scoreline low, says Princess. Yeah, Moon has done a solid. Without her, this could have been anything. She had a good second half. Did they use a different ball in the cup game? Maybe Becky should learn from Arteta and blame the ball. Claudia Moon has been our best player. The lasses have to look at this as a learning year. The gap between the lower leagues is nothing like the final gap to the WSL. Will take time to consolidate. Every game we play will get more experience. Well, you've got to look at Palace, James. You look at Palace, who are bottom of the WSL side. They've clearly been the better side second half, without a shadow of a doubt. So that's levels for us to try and get into the league, into the WSL, and just compete. Because Palace are struggling week in, week out, aren't they, in the league? And also, we don't want to get promoted too early, just come straight back down. We'll take time to build a championship contender with WSL aspirations. You look how long it's took. I know that's a different matter. Look how long Durham have been in the championship. I know they haven't got the investment and they don't have a men's team to back them up. But Durham have competed well in the championship for years. Stengel's got the better of Fernie. Stengel's in on goal. She's up 1-on-1 with Claudia Moon. Claudia Moon stops her game. What a performance Claudia Moon's putting in for Newcastle, yeah. 1-on-1 Stengel, 1-on-1. Claudia Moon spreads herself. It's a brilliant save. Without her, Palace are scoring 3 or 4 the day, like. Probably our best performance in the Toon shirt. 10 minutes is enough. Princess, I guess, agree. The fought hard, but passes will play in the second half. It's a step, says Philip. We are truly lucky to have the chance. It's quite obvious who play on the matches. It's Claudia Moon. Quite by distance as well. I think Cooper's done all right as well. They're probably the 2 standout players for me. Claudia Moon and Deanna Cooper from Newcastle point of view. Blanchard's picked the ball up. Newcastle have got to have... Fernie's now driving forward. She needs the rest of the team to follow her. Newcastle have got to get 10 yards further forward with the ball. Chapman. It's not a great ball that by Chapman, mind, but it's a bit of ping pong on the right hand side. Amy Andrews' visual just it's up rather than away. Newcastle and Woodham's kept the ball in. Viedem's gone past Cataldo. Cataldo's had an awful second half, I have to say. Viedem's now going to play it out with Blanchard. She's got options on this right hand side. This is going to be a shot. It's deflected. It's in. Game over. Abby Larkin. Game over. Ball. Blanchard plays to Larkin on this right hand side. I've got to mute the music. Sorry, I've just got to mute the music. Palace are going to make 2 changes because the game's won now for me. We've got 6 minutes. We're not going to score 2. Newcastle don't even look like scoring 1. But as I say, just to recap on that counter-attacking goal, ball on the left side, Cataldo's nowhere. Viedem then plays it across the pitch to Blanchard. Blanchard then plays it to Larkin. Larkin's shot takes a massive deflection off Furness and loops over Claudia Moon. Moon can't do anything about that. It's just a bit of good luck, but you've got to create your luck. It's 2-0 in that game. I want Palace fully deserved to win, judging by that second half. Palace will go on to the next round of the FA Cup. Roles are reversed because last week we were poor in the first half at Southampton, great in the second half. This week we were decent in the first half, really poor in the second half. Fitness and quality for me is shone. And Newcastle are going to head out of the FA Cup and it'll be concentrating on the league quite a while for the next game. You're talking like nearly a month for Newcastle's next game, which is a shame, isn't it? You need to stop with the fancy footwork and do the basics well. It irritates me so much. Safe travels home, Lee. Thank you very much, Philip. A long journey home. I've still got the vlog to come as well. I don't know if I'm putting the vlog out in the morning. Depending. I might put it out in the morning. Probably will by the time I've edited and got it out. Stay encouraged, says Senshi. Good seeing the chat, Senshi. James gone on and said, I don't rate Cataldo fancy, but she's a good player going forward. But trust me, right back today, she's not. She's got worse and worse. Not really her fault. Probably should have been hooked. But Lewis Jones had a shot and has tested the goalkeeper for a change. Majasari has been forced to save too little too late for me. He has to test the goalkeeper and stats-wise, but fine margins, isn't it? Well done for making the trip. Thank you very much, Sensible. If you can drop us a like for that, that'd be wonderful for giving you this coverage. Appreciate you all for tuning in, wherever you are watching, and whichever platform you're watching we're on. Amy Andrews picked the ball up. She's going to play it. It's a lazy ball. It's a poor ball. I think it's tiredness probably creeping in here with a lot of the Newcastle squad here. Hannah Greenwood's get the ball. Barker's picked this ball up on the left-hand side. She's up against Olling, up against Blanchard. Blanchard's had a very good second half, but Blanchard's had a lot of time to have space on the ball. And Lewis Jones will play this across to Cataldo, who's wearing a hairband now. For his first half, she had a hair doing, didn't she? And Cataldo's giving the ball away, trying to play it forward. The ball's pinging Viges. Is that handball, ref? The referees give it the other way. It's a free kick to Palace. Decision making is shocking. Thanks for the coverage, says Helen. Thank you. What are you doing after this, says Ellie? I'll probably just hang around the stadium for post-match stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get Becky on anything, as it's difficult when we lose. But I'll do a little review and then say goodbye to one or two people, because the next game is off another month for Lasses, which is mental. So yeah, and then I'll be heading home, driving back up, 5-hour drive. Yes, I really think Lasses need a good win, because I think confidence naturally is a bit short for them now. Yeah, it seems like ages since we last had a proper good performance and win. It's been a while, hasn't it? Thanks so much for this today, Lee, says Laura. Much appreciated. Thank you. Claudia Moore was brought in because she's known she's a quality keeper. However on earth do these ladies do in training? Yep, these levels of doing the basics is lacking. I think in the second half we've tried to go long instead of just keeping it simple and build it up. Because yes, you risk taking by going long, but when you're behind, sometimes you just got to play a simple pass and the basics pass and move. Even little 1-2s work. It works, doesn't it? Ref seems a little biased for Palace. I think referees personally, I don't think referees got anything to do with Newcastle's performance today. I think Palace have been much better second half, and Fairley's gone back to Claudia Moon. And obviously this month now, having that gap, Newcastle need to get the injuries back. You need to get the likes of Licia Body back, Emma Kelly back. Some of the defenders like Charlotte Potts need to get back. We can have some bodies back and fully fit squad. And obviously you've got to remember, a lot of players are cup tied today. 2 of them couldn't play. 3 of them, if you include Izzy Sibley, can't play against a parent club. A lot of players missed it there. It's probably up to double figures. Quick ball by Lewis Jones, playing Murphy on this left-hand side. Murphy's then played it back. It was a dangerous ball, but Palace have cleared. It'll be a throw-in. Barker's going to take this throw-in over on this left-hand side. If you're just joining us, Crystal Palace are winning 2-0, and we're deep into stoppage time. You can see the clock, just a minute and a half. Cataldo's picked the ball up. She's played it to Lewis Joel on this left-hand side. Pulls the ball back. Barker. Is that a throw to Newcastle? Referee has given it. Barker is going to take the throw in again. It's gone to Murphy. Back to Murphy's ball. Sums up Newcastle's afternoon, to be fair with you. It's them small margins, isn't it? But them small margins are massive in the game. because the small margins, if you add all these small margins up during the game, like the lack of awareness defensively, fitness, the final ball, the small margins, but if you put them all into one, Chapman's going to have a shot from goal. It's easy for the goalkeeper. It was bouncing, but yeah, Mazzasari quite easy saves and just waiting for the full time whistle to blow. Referees looked at the watch. Just got over 30 seconds of this stoppage time last. And we've been live for 2 hours now, everyone. 2 hours we've been live. You can drop us a massive like, drop us a comment as well. Who was your player of the match? I think there's only really one candidate for me, but Diana Cooper deserves a mention. They're the two for me. Don't think anyone else comes close. That's not me being critical, that's just me being brutally honest. They're the only two players that stand out. Claudia Moan's a 9 for me. Diana's probably a 7, maybe an 8, but probably a 7. And everyone else is like 4s and 5s for me. Jasmine Crane's battling. Murphy's now bringing the ball forward. Playing Chapman, player in. Release it. You've got to release it, man. Come on, release it. Cataldo's going to have a shot. It's deflected. And that should be it. Referee's looking at watch again. Majasari's got the ball. And this will be full time when she kicks it, no doubt. Looks at the watch again. That'll be it for me. Thanks for commentary and say hello to Ferdinand. I will do. Ball is kicked. Referee hasn't blown, which is a surprise. I thought she would. And the ball has gone back to Claudia Mono. Kicks first time. Lewis Joel hasn't even jumped for it. McQuaid is battling, and there you go. That is the full-time whistle. Crystal Palace have beaten Newcastle United 2-0 here today. So Crystal Palace march on to the quarterfinals. The announcers just said for the first time. So congratulations to Crystal Palace. 2-0 win. They deserve to win. Can't really argue against that. They were the better side, especially second half. Much better second half performance. And Crystal Palace have gone on to the next round. We head out with the FA Cup in the last 16. But the Lasses will now focus on the league, which is a long way off. It's a massive gap. It's mental. This women's fixture, the schedule for the women's. Newcastle don't have a game for a month. They need to look at the schedule next season because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The schedule of the women's having a month off, yeah, and then we've just come back and we've played 3-4 games after a 6-week layoff, and now we've got another month off. Mental. Absolute crackers the schedule. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Keep an eye on the vlog coming in the late hours tonight, or it'll be in the morning. Probably I'm going to put out in the morning just by the time I get back and edit it. Is it Sibley who's obviously gone on the pitch and knows them all, but I'm going to mute the music because I'll get copyright. But thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for watching.